Hello and welcome to Matt's Rocks. Today I made this Labradorite cab 31st of October, and I bought a rock shop. I bought it at the rock that I got this out of a rock shop down in Paducah, or south of Paducah, Kentucky, and I slabbed it up and got a bunch of pieces out of it. Well, this is hard to do. Let's do it this way. Anyway, there's the pieces that I'm going to be slabbing, and or I should say that I've slabbed off, and I've got some that are kind of in a triangular pattern, about like that, like this big cab that I did. It was one of the pieces that actually stayed together where the other ones didn't. I think this might even be from something else, this piece here. I don't see a lot of Labradorescence in any of these. This one's not too bad. The first one that I showed you, it's got quite a bit of Labradorescence on this side of it. I don't know if I can get it to flash at you. And then it's got some on this side, but I can uncover that, some of that. This one here is just it's about the right shape, but it's a little thin on this back edge, as you can see by the shape that it is there. It's real thin over here on this side, and all the way down to here on this edge. It's real skinny, so I don't know if I'll be able to get anything out of it. But what I'm thinking about trying to do is, and then I got this piece here, I'm thinking about trying to either make a set of earrings to go with this cab that are shaped at about the same size. It was the stone that decided the shape on this one, just because it had fractures in it and all that, and that's how it broke off. And then I got this piece here that's triangular shaped for earrings. They need to be fairly small. This one's pretty thick, but it's thick enough all the way across that I could probably get an earring out of it and this one, and then I may be able to make it and this other, that first one that I showed you. See these first two. I'm going to try to work on those, and then this one here is long and skinny. I may be able to make a separate cab out of it just for a single necklace to maybe go with the other one. They all came from the same stone, all except for maybe this slab here, and I think this slab is actually part of it, but I'm not positive. I just kept them all in the same place. When I start, and so I'm just going to work on those and see what I can do. I may be able to get enough out of this one, if it does, that skin one had that skinny edge on it. I may be able to get enough out of it if these other two don't work out, but I'll see what I can do, and we'll go from there. I'm missing the light. I knew it was. I've got individual pulls on, chain pulls on all my shop lights in here. I don't usually, when I'm just in here by myself, not doing anything on there, or watching TV or something, I'll throw on just one single light back in the back corner away from the TV, so I don't have to have the glare on the TV and all that good stuff. So let's start with that first one that showed you. You can do real quick and get started on this. Shape about right. got a round bar on the outside edge that slides back and forth on it. Oh, I forgot to turn on the microphone. The microphone just fell off. I thought I had a new one of the cabs sitting up here on my lap or something when it fell off. Turn that on. Can you hear me now? Can't tell it's been a few days since I've done this. Might be hard to keep a hold of once I get it down thin enough, because this is a lot thicker than my cab is. Not by a whole lot, but enough that I need to worry about it. But I've got some stuff that I need to take off here anyway that's just not right. I think this piece is going to be good. I may just make this into the same thickness as this. Make it a smaller necklace. I'm going to take a lot more off of that. I got a chipped out piece there that's going to have to come out, or it's going to come out later afterwards, because that's just my luck. Plus I need to get my point up here. It's pointier. I've got some I can take off this side still too. Some of the darker junk type, I call it, I don't know, dirtier part of the agate or whatever this is, feldspar. So I think Labradorite's a form of feldspar. It's just a clear feldspar with other things in it that get in it to give it the labradorescence, other minerals. This piece is going to come out better than the original. This one's got a lot of, that's the back side. This one's got quite a bit of blue in it. There we go, there we got it. Got quite a bit of Labradorescence on this side. This side not quite so much, but I couldn't get through all the darker spots on it. Is keeping me from seeing the Labradorescence. And I didn't want to take too much more off of that. Plus that's the back side anyway, because I didn't see any Labradorescence underneath that layer. And with it coming in layers like that, you got to be kind of careful. Maybe I'm mistaken on which is the front and which is the back. I don't know. No, I'm not. Okay. Back to this one. Yeah, I've gotten to where I got the rest of that chip to come out finally, but now I'm going to have to smooth that area down some more. Cut out the cut the excess off around the chip. Get it all down to the same level. Just making the stone a little bit smaller and a little bit lighter on top of that. Mother-daughter necklace wouldn't be too bad of a deal with these two. One for mother and one for the small daughter. Both from the same stone. Let's open up the chip on the top up there. Okay, so the top's going to have to shorten up some more because I got the chip that popped out right there. Hopefully you can see it. The chip right there starts it and then it's up this way. That's kind of good because that's going to be a problem down the line if I don't get it off there now. It looks like that whole piece where that chip comes out, that fracture there, it looks like this is almost all about ready to come off. You can see the air gap in between. hey, I think I'm doing pretty good here. I'm maybe getting close to being done with this. Let's see what this looks like on the 600 grit. That 240 and 280 got all the scratches out of it, and it's looking pretty darn good. I've still got the fractures in there. I don't have any scratches, but I've got the fractures in there, and a little bit of metal in there. Right here in this dark spot, probably pyrite. I don't know if I can get it to show up on the camera. Just a little glint in there in that dark spot. Okay, let's take it to this one here. Maybe done with this one fairly quick. Labradorite's softer stuff. Feldspar is softer than agate. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because it just happened to be something that I got out. I wanted to do something different. That's why I started on that big cab. You can see what I'm doing now. Just probably should have cleaned my fingers first too, but I had this black stuff like this on here, this dirty clear. It's clear. I don't know if that's agate or I don't think it's agate. I think it's feldspar. I think it's just clear feldspar. So I think feldspar is softer than agate. I wouldn't swear to it because I don't know yet for sure. But now I lost track of what I was talking about because I had to readjust my camera. Can't tell, it's been a week or two since I last did anything. Yeah, it's almost 2 weeks now. Since I did it was October 31st, I did that bigger cab. So it's almost 2 weeks. Today's what, 14th? Actually 2 weeks on the dot. I can see some of the layers in this through that. It was just like it was there, but it was cloudy. But it wasn't. The shine wasn't there. So it was like it was a matte finish. That's getting better. Yeah, that's getting a lot better. That's what it was. I just needed to go to another grit or smaller grit. It was ready. Well, it might not be scratches. Just look like scratches. Okay. It's shining good, but still got the cloudiness thing going on. And some of these layers in here, I don't know if you can see it. I can get it to show up. But up on this corner, right up here, where this comes up, there's layers in that clear chalcedony or whatever it is that's got fortification lines. But they're not crystal fortification lines, they're just, they show up, but they're more like a clear spot in the dull of the rest of it. That's what it seems like. No, it's a, yeah, clear spot. But I can get that out. I think that'll come out. I don't really care if it comes out, but I do care that it's not shiny. That's the part I care about. And I know, like with this one, I had a bunch of not shiny spots. I still do, and I've still got some spots that look like they're scratched, but this, as you can see the lines. I don't know if you can see the lines of blue here in the top. You can see what looks like they're split. Looks like they're ribbons going up through there. Well, there's all kinds of little scratch lines. It looks like scratches going the same direction as those lines in the blue Labradorite there. So that's what it is. It's fractures, not scratches. Just looks like scratches. But that's the back side anyway, so not all that worried about it. But I do have some on the front side too. Looks like scratches, but it ain't. Okay, I think I'm done with this for now. Let me redo my camera here. And I like to get it all wet so I can dry it out. Stop it. I need some clear plastic about that tall that I can stick on the inside of this, like this two-sided tape. This just ain't tall enough to stop it from slinging water out this direction. I could put up a couple of pieces of plexiglass over here. Well, maybe not over here. Yeah, I could switch that tube, my water supply, to something else, to a different. I've got a guard back there on the, I put a piece of plexiglass between it, because it just had this plastic, that's it. It just had this aluminum guard here on the back, protecting the motor. That's the motor, stands up about this high back there. And I didn't think that was protected enough from the water getting in it. So I put that piece of plexiglass back there, but it's kind of hard to bend a piece of plexiglass to that shape. And I don't want to drill into this cast metal on the machine, drill a bunch of holes in it to put hard plexiglass up there, because I need it to be soft up in here, like say around from here to here. I can go from here back with the taller plastic. It only has to be about that tall, I think. It does have a mist that kind of comes up, but if I'm holding stuff up to look at it up here to see how good it's polished, I don't get the spots on it. but if I hold it down here below my magnifier's granny glasses to look at it, I keep getting dots of water on it from there when I'm using the regular flat lap disc. This one here, it doesn't have a whole lot of water, and once it slings it off, it just slowly starts drying out, and I kind of like to let it dry out as much as I can it seems to do a better job of polishing the drier it is. Okay, let's see what we got. Still got the dull and shiny spots up there that I was talking about, little chevron shaped fortification lines, basically layer lines. I guess you could call them water lines maybe, because this does seem to be kind of like a water line agate. You can see it. You can see through it. It fluoresces, or not fluoresces. Fluoresces, incandescent, whatever. I'm having a brain fart right now. I can't tell you what the heck the word is. Lets the light through. Okay. I'm going to leave that on there because I'm going to do another one of these small stones. May not be in the same video, but there it is. Let me zoom that in. Get my big fingers around it where I can hold it. Hoping that's showing up pretty good. Now it's even slipperier because it's good and polished. That one's done. So thanks for watching. I'll cut this part out if I do put the other one in there. If I do cut another stone and be able to get the right shape to match this. That's not too bad for an earring. That's not too heavy. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. Do you want me to fast forward all the work on there? Are you bored with that? I would like your feedback. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.